Kenny Vest, market manager for all of our stations along the coast, program director, WCPR Gulf Coast. Good morning, Kenny. How are you, sir?
Paul, good morning. Always good to be on the show, man.
It's good to have you, my man. You kick up the volume there just a couple of on the old meter, just one or two there because we're a little low. There we go. There we go. All right, tell me about this thing now.
The job fair tomorrow. It's we have a job fair at the Edgewater Mall in Biloxi. Lots of great businesses going to be out there. It's more like you might want to call it a career fair and a job fair because there's people are out there looking to change careers or an opportunity to just a new chapter in their lives. We've got some great businesses out there and they're all looking to hire. I can run down a few of them and
oh, absolutely, because I think at one point you hit like 25 or 30 or maybe a little over that.
It's about that. I believe it's as of this morning 28. Acadian Ambulance, they're looking for EMTs. Pretty much all the police departments will be out there. Biloxi, Gulfport, Ocean Springs, they're looking for officers. The city of Ocean Springs themselves are looking. Ballinger Shipyards, great client of ours, great partner. They're looking for ship fitting, welders, pipe fitting, and there's so many jobs on the coast and. Tomorrow's the time to come out and meet some of these people. They'll probably interview you on the spot. Even the FBI will be there tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they going to checking resumes?
I don't know if they're tracking us or are really looking for. No, they're looking for field agents, which is neat, and some other staffing positions. Golden Nugget.
I was going to say the casino industry, too, I'm sure, is looking for some good people.
Yeah, they are. Scarlet Pearl, Mississippi State University Extension, Head Start. It's a wide variety of different businesses. McDonald's is going to be there. The local Pizza Hut owners will be there. So if you're looking for a career or new job, this is definitely, tomorrow's the day at the Edgewater Mall in Biloxi. We look forward to it.
If you... we said this over and over, Kenny. If you're an enterprising young man or woman, or it really doesn't matter if you're young or not, if you've got great work ethics, certainly as a young person, if you've got great work ethics and you outperform their expectations, you can write your own ticket. Because
absolutely,
it's so unusual today. It really is.
In fact, SuperTalk Mississippi, we're looking for account executives here on the coast. So. You can make as much money as you want. As you know, I'm going to toot our horn. We're a great company.
Yes.
Nice salary and 401k and benefits are really good. And, you get to work for a really good company. So we'll be out there if you're looking to get into sales and digital sales and radio sales. If you have some digital experience and don't know radio, we'll teach you radio and vice versa. So we're actively looking for new account executives, so we'll be there. Yeah. We'll be there tomorrow too. But you're right. It's you work hard, and there's so many opportunities here on the coast that these positions aren't filled. And excuse me, tomorrow's the day. Come on out, and you like the promo says, dress to impress, and bring your resume.
Pull your pants up and comb your hair and be presentable, as you well know.
That's right.
Are these listed on the website or anywhere in particular, just the kind of jobs we're talking about?
I believe they're on our social media pages. They should be. So I'm not 100% on that. Our marketing department should have put it up there, which I think they did. So, you can check it out on our social media pages.
So how the station, as far as the WOSM, of course, our SuperTalk station, I mean, that's a monster. I absolutely positively have caught it from going into Florida and going into Louisiana on the other side. I mean, I thought about this. I said, that's crazy.
SuperTalk is just a booming signal here.
It's unbelievable.
State line to state line easily from, Louisiana, Mississippi to Mississippi, Alabama, and then it goes north. But, Paul, a couple of weeks ago I was up in Oxford. My daughter's going to be going to Ole Miss next year. And I got to drive, from Oxford to the coast and back, and just hearing, SuperTalk and listening to it. And then you go to another signal and pick it up when one runs out. And that, when we say 82 counties, you can pick us up in 82 counties, and it's such a brand.
Crazy.
I went into a gas station 10 miles outside of Oxford, and you walk in, they're listening to SuperTalk. It's just it's so unique, and it's everywhere, and it's great to see it in action. That 82 counties is.
Kenny, it's even more than that, and I've been blessed with being here through as it began, with an idea that Steve had, and kudos to him, man. It's just unbelievable. And a lot of people told me you couldn't do this, and did he ever prove them wrong? And during this transition time of digital, people said, well, who's even going to buy a radio anymore? And, they were kind of right. Nobody wants to go buy a radio anymore. Very few. I had to go looking for one in here for a backup. But what they didn't tell you is radio was riding the wave of the digital, with everybody had a radio now in their pocket, or on their laptop,
and they're
on their
looking
computer.
at them all day. No question.
And not only that was the other thing, that you could be driving across Wyoming.
That's true,
or Cheyenne. You could go anywhere you wanted to and have on your car radio pipe through your smart device, loud and clear, no static. The SuperTalk on any given morning here. We've had calls on the program. This is the truth. We've had calls from the Middle East during the conflicts, from soldiers. We have had calls on, who was it? Was it Greg Snowden? Yes, I think it was. Greg Snowden called us one time. He was on a park bench in China.
Wow, isn't that neat?
Yeah, and we from all over, England, Australia, people listening, and most of them, of course, Mississippians who are either on vacation or have relocated to another part of the world, temporarily or permanently, but want to keep up with the great state of Mississippi. It's a new world out there. It's just crazy.
No question. If someone would have said 25 years ago, Paul, in 25 years, people are going to be walking around with radios in their hands, basically.
Yes.
And they can listen to you anywhere in the world, like you just described. You would have probably said, you're crazy. But
or in your ears, and you don't even have to listen to the radio. It'll transfer into your ears. Now, the other part of that, we haven't even talked about it, but you just alluded to that, Kenny, was the fact on the digital part of that. To be able to, as someone who wants to go out and make a living doing this, you've got so much more to sell, because the digital part just envelops or encapsulates all of the digital world as far as the web is concerned.
No question. And SuperTalk, STMM Digital, it's right up there at the top. And in any company, we can do anything and really more than some on the digital side. So we have a digital department that's a whole full team, and that's really the future. I mean, everything is digital, and it'll always be radio. People will always listen to radio, but as far as marketing and advertising,
more now than ever.
Not just commercials.
731 on C-Spire text line. I'm listening in West Tennessee and do every morning while commuting to work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it very much. We get so many of those every single morning. Well, if you have a job that's 9 to 5 or whatever it happens to be, you're not satisfied with it, you're in the Delta, Northeast Mississippi, Jackson market, wherever it happens to be, and you want to do the same job or a better job in the afternoons, maybe go sit in the sand on the beach, then this is for you. Yeah. One more push on this one, Kenny. It's going to be when and where?
Well, it's tomorrow. We call it the $1 Million Job Fair, because if you combine all the salaries of these businesses, it's well over $1 million. And it's something quirky to come up with, but the $1 Million Job Fair is tomorrow. It's at Edgewater Mall in Biloxi. Enter on the west entrance. Now, we did one a couple of years ago where you entered on the south, but enter the mall on the west entrance. You could actually walk through the food court and take a right, and you'll see everybody. But it's 10 to 2 tomorrow. We'll be broadcasting some of our music stations out there. And if you're looking for, again, a new career, this is where you should be tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great coast businesses, and they're all looking to hire.
Bring your swimsuits. Go dip in the. Oh, by the way, if you do this near landlubber and you're not used to the beach, watch the riptides. We don't want to have that story on you. Thank you, man. Sure. Appreciate it. Kenny Vest, who's market manager for our SuperTalk stations. And that's along the coast. And again, it is tomorrow, so please do not forget